Number 1, stop using your Tree of Whisper caches on your main character. Start saving them as soon as you torment 2, 3, 4 and get all your Paragon Glyphs because they can pop out, and all your temper recipes on Legendary because there's a better use for them. Make a new character, call her Big Mama, grab yourself the Whisper caches from the storage, and now watch closely. I am level 1. I'm gonna open this, and these are XP globes that are popping out. Ta-da! Level 23. And the items we're picking up are all endgame items, so they can still be the greater affixes that you actually would like to have. Now that's level 23. Let's open up another one, and there's again the XP globes. And we're 29. Everything there, and we're getting already the augments that you actually would be looking for. And the third one, and we are level 32 with 3 caches that I farmed in 15 minutes on my main character. Do yourself a favor and save some up to just fast track another character. Use your tributes early in the Undercity. Don't save them up for the late game. I did the unique tribute that gives you mythics and tons of ancestral uniques. On Torment 2, I got 8. Then I did it on Torment 4 again. Guess what? I got 8 again. The quality of the loot did not change. The same goes for the Ancestral one. This one did also drop the same amount on Torment 2, 3, and 4. Now keep another thing in mind. These say Resolute, and if you read closely, it says Resolute tributes reward only the player who offers the tribute. But there's another keyword, and they can say United. United tributes reward all participating players. Do not rob your friends of an amazing chance to get bonus stuff, especially this Tribute of Ascendance can be united as well. You and your friends can be getting tons of legendaries and mythics. And before you say, now, Pony, I haven't gotten any tributes yet. Well, the main reason is because you haven't done the Undercity quest. There's one of these purple marked quests. This is the Dark Citadel one on a new character right now that says Undercity, and you have to do it until the very end, until the counselor gives you a respective tribute, and then they can start dropping in the open world. Otherwise, you will never see a single one. Now let's go and talk about Mercs, and especially about this button, Restock Supply for free. You obviously want to click it whenever it's up because, well, surprisingly, it is for free. And ta-da! You can just get a greater affix item with overpower damage, resource cost reduction, maximum life. Hey, this one would actually be really good for a blood surge, but I'm going to buy that. Thank you very much. But you don't actually want to ever click the restock supply for 100 pale marks until, and this is very important, you have every single merc leveled up to the fullest, because leveling them up to the fullest, or at least to this point, adds the maximum amount of items. That's a bonus legendary item, or summoning materials. That's a bonus legendary item. And for me, I'm still missing Altkin, which is 1 legendary item less, or a resource aspect cache, and another legendary item less. Just 2 more chances to actually get a greater affix item that you are robbing yourself of. And a quick shout out to leveling these. You don't actually have to hire Altkin to level him. You can hire Rahir, who's already level 10, or even Variana, which you really do like a lot because of her movement speed bonus as a Necro. And then you can enlist Altkin as your reinforcement with his Flame Surge, Storm of Fire, or Wave of Flame ability that casts whenever I do my Golem every 25 seconds, and he will level with this as well. And especially if you're doing Infernal Compasses, he's just going to be flying up that XP ladder like there's no tomorrow. But this will at least not compromise your playstyle, as you're not going to lose out on the movement speed or the attack speed that Variana gives you. Now let's kill this pit boss and then talk about Glyph upgrades, because I'm pretty sure you might be doing the one or the other thing wrong there, as you can get a continuous stream of +3 upgrades, or at least never under +2, because if you're +1 upgrading your Glyph, then we do need to talk, my friend. And yes, this is Minion Necro, and Minion Necro is back. The highest damage I've dealt is currently 962 million, and we're still keep maxing this one out as I have a lot of avenues to gain even more power. And damn, does it feel good, I'll tell you, to be able to play that again. Okay, Rule number 1, you always need to be 10 levels higher than your glyph. This is 61, pit level is 75, so I will always get +1. If you're actually 20 levels higher, so this is pit 75 and this is a 54, I would get +2. But as soon as I'm not 20 levels higher anymore, so let's upgrade this one, boom, that's now a 19 level difference, it's only +1. Gotta make sure that you stay this 20 levels higher. This 46 glyph, I can upgrade another 9 times or 9 levels before I need to do a higher pit to keep upgrading it. And now comes the really cool part. If you're 40 levels higher, now I'm obviously 65 higher, but if I'm 40 levels higher, I get +4. So if I need to catch up anything, like I'm, for example, looking to start playing the overpower, that would mean dominate. I could now get +12 onto the glyph, leveling up to 13, and then I need to at least do a dungeon 53 to get it still upgraded. Could then do a 63 because I'm obviously going to get +3, +3, +3, and you always need to stay the +40 up to keep +3. Now I do want to level up my essence glyph further. But honestly, with this pit right now, 75, this is only +1s, kind of stings for the eliminator as well. I'm better off putting my money into the corporal, dead raiser, or even the golem glyph, as that is way better cost to effort. Now keep in mind though that if I would do a pit 82, that would be slower than a 75 just to upgrade the essence glyph further. So sometimes it might be worth it, especially in the end, to just take these +1 duds, but be able to still bang out the dungeons in 2-3 minutes instead of 6 to 8 ones, as you're still going to be saving time. By the way, we talked about tributes. Same applies for boss summoning mats. Don't save your boss summoning mats for tier 4. Sure, that is where most loot drops, and the more loot a boss drops, the higher the chances for mythics. Because if he's going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items on Torment 4, then every item has the chance to be a mythic. And if it's on Torment 2 and he only drops 4 items, then only 4 items have a chance to be a mythic. Torment 2, you get the drift. So the higher up you go, the more chances for mythic you have. But right now, for example, a Torment 3 Beast of Ice or a Torment 3 Grégoire would take me 5 seconds, maybe 3 seconds. If I do it on Torment 4, it's like 20 to 30 seconds. If I don't have the time, I might just kill like tons of them in 5 minutes, over taking a little bit longer in Torment 4. Any other tips you'd like to share? Any other findings that you have? Drop them in the comments below. Looking for that insane Necromancer build? Got you covered. And even further advice for dominating in Season 6. Enjoy and have a fantastic good day. Thank you for watching.